Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So, at the request of one of my subscribers, Faye, shout out to Faye, she wanted to talk about how this Note 7 recall is going to affect Samsung financially. Now, I've been keeping up with all the news, and I've been making sure I'm, keeping right with Samsung's financial numbers, and they just posted some of their numbers. If you want to know those numbers, just look at Samsung's charts. They're all over the internet right now. They've lost a lot of money into the billions, and another one I just read online. Shout out to T Frank. She posted that it's such a bad hit for them. It's already wiped out the funding, or basically the funds for their mobile division. And how accurate these things are, I don't know for sure. We won't know until we see the final numbers and final digits. But one thing is for sure, you guys are going to have to move on to a different device. Because I've been getting a lot of hits from people, not just Faye. Several people have been hitting me up saying, Jay, what do you think about this? What's going to happen next? I think that people who have the Note 7 right now, you're going to have to turn it in. Some of my sources told me yesterday that they're not locking the devices at the moment, but forewarning, your device will get locked, meaning your IMEI will be shut down by your carrier or Samsung directly, and you'll get service disabled. Basically, you'll see the device is disabled, and you won't be able to make phone calls or anything like that. So you'll think that something's wrong with your network provider, but it's actually just a phone being locked. But that is coming, and then as of right now, I was told it's not really official yet, but it is coming. So for those that say, I'm going to hold on to my device, I'm not getting rid of it, I'm going to just ride it all the way out, I admire you for doing that. Some people thought that, I just posted 3 videos with some case reviews, and some people thought that I still had the phone unhand, and those were like recent videos. Those videos are, as stated, previously unreleased. And some of my tweets, if you follow me on Twitter, you would know that, or Google Plus, you would know that. But the last one I had was a blue one, coral blue. Check back to my videos, you can actually see that. So Samsung is hurting right now, but I will say that Samsung is manning up. They're doing what they've got to do. There's a lot of people out there that are just going to support Samsung to the end. I've been called a fanboy when I say I like my iPhone 7 and my 7 Plus. I've been called a fanboy when I said I like Samsung. Whatever. The fact is, I have the ability to switch my SIM card within any phone. Like this phone I'm holding right here, a beautiful ZTE phone. I got my ZTEs out today, some of them. So, the fact is, Samsung is hurting. They're going to need to make a strong comeback. Now, a question was posed to me by someone. Shout out to my Project 13. He said, Jay, do you think they're going to make another device or just kill off the Note line, or what they're going to do? A lot of people feel like they're just done, stick a fork in them. This particular project is done. Stick a fork in it. The Note 7 is gone. They're shutting them down. They want them all back. They're going to burn them and get rid of them, and they're going to take the L for it. And they're going to take a major L. But I don't think Samsung would kill off one of their hottest sellers. Like I said, I guess when I said in another video, I said in a couple of videos that I think something's fishy going on. I post on Google Plus. I guess that's when people start calling me a fanboy. But again, these are people who don't follow me. They're just kind of stopping by and they saw one of the videos and feel like, oh, this guy's off for Samsung. Yeah, I do like Samsung, but I have nearly every device that comes on the market. So I'm universal. I'm neutral with that. People say that when I bring out my BlackBerry Passport or Classic, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Those are passerbys. They don't know. They're not even following the full discussion. Some of you are watching this video. You've seen all the videos that I put up on the Note, talking about it, reviewing it. I reviewed it a long time ago. I do still have more unreleased footage that I'm going to release. So look for that on the Note 7. However, the Note 7 financially, it did hurt Samsung. So in my other video, I put, are you going to keep your Note 7? I think that was the title of it or something like that. The thing is now, what device are you getting now that you have to give up your Note 7? What's going to be your next device after your Note 7? Because you're going to have to choose. Are you going to choose another Samsung product, or having a cup? Are you going to choose another Samsung product? Are you going to go to the S7 Edge? Are you going to wait and just to see if Samsung brings out? I personally feel like Samsung should skip 2017, go back to the drawing board. And all the people out there, I found that there are a lot of people commenting. All the hate is coming from people who don't have the Galaxy Note 7. It's kind of strange. I don't get why they would even follow. I mean, they're called trolls, obviously, but I don't see the purpose of them trolling all the videos on the internet just to say Samsung's trash. You know, hey, they've definitely got too much time on their hands if that's all they want to do. But there are so many Samsung trolls out there and Samsung haters, and I don't get it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Just keep it moving. You know, this conversation is for people who like Samsung products, and specifically they like their Note 7 and they don't want to give it up. But what device are you going to get next? You know, you're going to have to give up that Note 7 though. And some people unfortunately just got their Note 7. That's the bad part. They just got their Note 7 like a couple days ago and they're having to give it up already. Now, I say this. There are several cases of the Note 7 having fire or smoke and burning, but the good outweighs the bad. It does. But you have to be safe. And as a company, they need to go back to the drawing board and they need to figure out, did we do something wrong? What did we do wrong? How do we fix it? And so now, if I were Samsung, I wouldn't bring out another Note 8 or a Note 7S or Note the Rebirth, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't bring that out in 2017. I will let this die down, give it about 2018 probably, into 2018, and then I will come back strong. You got to come back strong. When you get burned, you have to come with it. That wasn't, I know the burn, that wasn't really a joke. I was just saying in general. But when you get burned, when you have to come back strong, they have to come back with removable battery. They have to. If they don't come back with a removable battery, people are not going to buy that phone. Even if they wait to 2020. They're going to immediately remember what happened in 2016. And they're going to say, nope, I remember what happened, and I'm not going to even chance that. Check out the video I did on the OtterBox iPhone 7 Plus if you haven't seen it already. But people are going to remember, you know what? I don't want to chance it. I don't trust that Samsung's going to do it right this time. So they cut corners last time, so I don't trust them. I'll stick with my whatever it is. Now, this actually, I talked about something being fishy at one point on Google Plus and in other videos, and other people said it might be a conspiracy theory. But you gotta wonder. Some people, it's always the speculators, the cheerleaders on the sidelines saying, they dropped the ball, and they're crap company. Those people, let's all just leave them on the sideline. That's why they're not getting any game time. The people who actually own the device, I think nearly 99% of the people who own that device said, I did have 4 of them, or I did have 3 of them, or I still have my original one. I had a few problems, or I went through this and that, but I still want the device. That seems to be what everyone feels who has that device. My first one I had, it was very weak on battery. And then the second one was weak on battery. And the third one, the standby time was bad. But I say this, Samsung, I would not release another Galaxy Note phone until about 2018. Take your time. You're still a very profitable company. They just changed their third quarter numbers because of this, I believe. They lost billions of dollars. Billions. That's a lot of money. And now they're going to have just a bunch of scrap metal, a bunch of phones that they're going to have to just destroy. And some of those ones, they need to figure out what happened. A lot of people are saying, they took a shortcut and took a cheaper route with the batteries. You don't know. No one knows, man. No one knows. You're just speculating and guessing because it was something that you saw on CNN or whatever, or you just saw it on the internet and you felt like, I'm going to repeat this on a video. We don't know, myself included. I don't know what's happening with the batteries. I don't know why some of the phones are going down like that. I don't know. I have no clue. But I will tell you this. Samsung as a company is not done. This device though, real talk, is done. They're gonna start shutting them down. and it's nothing you could do about it. You can hold on to the device if you want to, but what you don't want to happen is to 6 months down the line, or 3 months, not that far. Let's just say 30 days from now, they shut the phones off, and the carriers gave you an option to return it, and now the carrier says, well, we gave you a window to return it. You're gonna have to go through Samsung now. That's what you don't. You don't want to be backed in a corner about the device. Now, even though it's not happening to you and your phone isn't melting and burning away, the smart thing is to return it. It is. I mean, at this point, as bad as I would like to have one, the smart thing is to return it. The smart thing is to return it. I was having a conversation again with Anthony, my Project 13, and he was like, man, the smart thing is for people to return them. If you got family, if you're by yourself, you live alone, hey, whatever. But if you got family, you just don't know what can happen. You don't want to get to the point where you think it's not going to happen to me. You don't want to think like that. You don't want to get too cocky and think that it can't happen to you. But Samsung financially, they got hurt by this one. They really, as big a company as they are, they got hurt by this one. So I really want to know, what phone are you going to move to now? What's your next phone after the Note 7? Now that you can't keep your Note 7 anymore, I don't know how long they're going to let you keep it. But now that you can't keep it anymore for sure, they're just working on the legal side, getting those documents signed to break your heart, to let you know you got to give it up. What phone are you going to go to now? How do you think this affected Samsung financially? Do you think it really put a dent in their pocket? I don't think so. I mean, we're talking about $1 trillion company. I don't think that it's hurting them at all. It hurts. Don't get me wrong, it hurts. But $1 trillion company, come on, they're not. No. If they were hurting, they would have tried to take an easy route probably, and not did a recall and not, shipped out new units. The thing about the new unit replacement thing, you can actually write a new code to change the color of a battery icon. So we don't know for sure if those phones were really new units. That's just the truth. We have no clue if they were new units or not. But what I will say is that Samsung as a whole can bounce back. Somebody brought up something about HTC falling off because of whatever. These companies are still profitable. Even BlackBerry is still making money. They just shifted it to their software. They're making money some kind of way. They're going to get their money off of us some kind of way. But I say to those people who actually still have their Note 7, who said, I'm not giving it up, I'm keeping it, what are you going to do when they shut it off? That's what happened on the first go-around. They started locking the eye in your eyes and you had to go take it in. What are you going to do if, 2 weeks from now, they shut you off? And then you're forced to go get a phone. What phone are you going to get? Because you got to give that one up. What phone are you going to get? Financially, how do you think they're doing after this? What phone are you getting? What are your thoughts on this whole thing now that it's official? There's going to be no Note 7s. Do you think they should skip 2017 and go back to the drawing board and really focus and take a different route? What do you think they should do? It's your man Jay Will. Let's talk about it in the comments. Trolls, don't even comment, because I'm just going to delete your comment. Just forewarning, a lot of comments go into the videos. The video's over now. If you want to stay around and listen to this last little part, you can. I'll give you a second. Alright, so you're still here. So, trolls. I've been noticing a lot of troll comments on the Samsung videos that I'm posting. Somehow these people think that I'm upset that they're saying something bad about Samsung. All I'm doing is deleting the comments. If you left a stupid comment on a video or you left a dumb remark about me or Samsung being a loser company, if your comment is not valuable and adds no value and it's just a straight up, you didn't even watch the video and you're just there to talk and try to stir up ruckus in the comments, I delete your comment. So I don't know why. And another thing, why are people, again, back to the Samsung other videos, I just released the footage that was sitting for a while. People went to other videos and commented saying, why did you delete those comments? Or why did you disable comments? I disabled them for clowns like you. Why would I leave the door open for you to just insult other people or me? What's the point of that? Why waste time typing out a negative comment to try to insult someone, or the OP, which is me, I'm the OP. What makes you think I'm going to give you that outlet? Go to your channel, Post your thoughts on it and spread your video around. That's what you do. Also, don't post links to your video in my video. I'm just going to delete it. Go start your channel somewhere else. I'll support you. Don't get me wrong. People who post videos in my video, I check the link out. And if you're saying go support my channel, that's not how you do it. I've said it before. You don't go to someone else's channel and promote your channel. You work hard like the next person. But if you're posting videos to other people's videos in my video, they're never going to see the light of day. I'm just going to delete it. Discussion here, talk here, be reasonable, use the left side of your brain. Some people say, just talk with some dignity. Have some be an adult. I know there's a lot of young people on YouTube, but come on, man. Add a valuable comment, and then your comment stays. If you think you're going to take shots at me and call me names and, act like a little kid or tell me I'm a fanboy and all this other nonsense, your comment's just going to get deleted because it's just not true. Your comment's going to get deleted. I'm just kind of forewarning you. So if you're still watching this video, you hear this. So you know that as soon as you comment towards me or somebody else in the comments, I'm probably going to delete it. Or if you start posting your videos in my video saying, "Come, it's your man. Come subscribe to my channel." It's not gonna, man. It's not. No one's even gonna see it. It's gonna be gone. Because if you don't know, my links are filtered. So if you post a link in my video, it goes to me for approval. Just in case you didn't know that. So no one ever sees it. I just delete it. And all the people I posted on Twitter the other day about people leaving ugly comments on the Samsung videos. Those are just trolls. They're trolls. They come to only bring trouble. And unfortunately, I disabled the comments on some of the videos because the trolls are hopping from video to video saying, well, why you disable the comments? I didn't get a chance to say what I wanted to say. You're just a fanboy. You're stupid. Come on, man. Grow up, guys. Really. Go have a cup and grow up. It's your man, Jay Will. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.